Hello everyone. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful and commonly used keywords in Java called this keyword. Today we are going to explore everything about this, and in general everybody is saying this is the keyword used to refer the current object, but actually what is going to be happen internally when we are using this? It can be used to call the current class methods as well as fields, to pass the instance of the current class as a parameter, and to differentiate between the local as well as the instance variables. Also we are going to use this reference. Let us discuss some advantages as well as limitations before going to the actual use of this. So when we come to the advantages, uh, helps to distinguish between instance and local variables, and also we can pass uh, the current object as an argument to another method. And the third is it also use it to return the current object from the method. And the fourth is and also use it to invoke the constructor from another overloaded constructor in the same class. So to perform these operations and to get these facilities, we can use this keyword. To differentiate local and instance variable, we are going to use this reference. And also with the help of this, we can pass the current object as an argument to another method, and current object from the method we can return, then invoke the constructor from another overloaded constructor in the same class. In the same manner, we also have some limitations. Wherever it is necessary, we can use this keyword, but if we use more in the program, that particular code becomes hard as well as it is very difficult for us to understand. If we use this keyword everywhere, again it will become the overhead to the program also. So using in static context result to compile time error. We cannot use this keyword in the static members. So if we use this keyword in static members, then we are going to get an compiler error. So these are the advantages as well as limitations. And when we come to the core concept of this, in this video we are going to cover the various ways of using this keyword, and we are going to cover 9 different ways how this keyword is going to be used. Use this keyword to refer the current class instance variable, to invoke the current class constructor, to return the current class instance, and as a method parameter. Also, this keyword is used to invoke the current class method. Let us take one simple example. I'm taking here integer marks equal to, for example, 150 I'm giving. Then public static void main string argument s. Then so I'm creating, let us take the class name here as this demo. So I'm creating object here, this demo. I'm creating the object name called obj equal to new this demo. So I'm creating one object here. Then obj dot I'm writing one method obj dot get marks. Then I'm closing this main method. Then so I'm writing one method to public integer get marks. Public integer get marks, return marks. So I'm returning the marks from here. Right. So if we run this code, as you can see, nothing is going to be written here. So let us take one more method I'm taking here. Public void set marks, integer marks I'm taking as obj dot set marks. So I'm taking 300 here. So I'm passing 300 into marks here. Then I'm passing 300 to 300. There is no meaning for this particular statement. That's why it is not going to return anything. We are getting error here. I'll go for simple modification here. Let us take, I'm taking 300. Then, so I'm writing system dot out dot print ln obj dot get marks. Then I'm writing semicolon. Then, as there is no meaning for age equal to age, what I will do is, so I'm creating one new object here, new. The class name is this demo dot marks equal to marks. So when we run this code, as you can see, 150 we got. Whatever the marks we passed here, that 150 we are going to get. But whatever the marks we passed recently, 300, which is not going to be updated here. So for that, again, I'll do some kind of modification here. For that, I need to pass the object here. That means, so I'm writing obj dot set marks 300, and also I'm passing the object here, comma obj I'm writing. The object name I'm passing here. So system dot out dot print line e dot get marks, then public void set marks integer mark. Here also we need to pass an object here, this demo obj. We need to pass the argument. Then instead of writing the class name, so I'm writing object name here, obj dot marks equal to marks. Now let us try for this what is going to be happen. As you can see, 300 we got. When like this, if we take one object, I'm writing the object name. As we have only one object for this particular class, we are representing the object as a parameter as well as the object as a argument in that corresponding method. So like this, how many number of values are there? For each and every value, we need to specify an object. For example, here we have marks. Let us take one more variable, integer roll number. For example, I am taking. For this roll number also, we need to pass one more object here. Here we need to pass object 1, object 2. In the same manner, here also we need to pass object 1, object 2. That means how many variables we are taking into the class, that number of equivalent objects we need to pass. So it is very difficult for us to pass multiple objects based on the number of variables. So to overcome this particular problem, what we can do is we are using the keyword called this. So instead of object, what we can do, this dot marks equal to marks we can write, and now there is no requirement of passing the argument here. Here also same. So this refers to the current object. Now when we run this code, as you can see, we are getting the same whatever the updated value. Let us take, I'm updating the value as 350. Run this code. So we are getting 350. So like this is the basic use of this keyword in Java. Let's take one more example. Class this demo. So I'm without using this keyword, I'm writing here class this demo, then integer rule number, string name, float, fee. 3 variables I'm taking here. Then I'm taking one constructor here. The class name is this demo. The class name is this demo. Then I'm passing these arguments, integer roll number comma string name comma float fee. Roll number equal to roll number, name equal to name, fee equal to fee. So that's all. I'm closing this. Then, so I'm writing one display method to display system dot out dot println roll number. So I want to provide some space. So I'm writing plus, then name, fee. I'm closing this display method. Then the class also I'm closing here. Now, so I'm writing one more class. Class. So let us take, so I'm changing the class name student. Class, this demo. Then main method I'm writing public static void main string args string arguments I'm writing. Then I'm creating object for the student class student s1 equal to new student. The class name is student. We took three variables roll number, name, and fee. I'm calling the constructor with parameters. So integer, roll number, name, string, as well as float fee. I'm assigning the values here. Roll number equal to roll number, name equal to name, fee equal to fee. Then system dot I'm printing the values here. Then we're passing the argument. In the main program, I'm creating object for the student class. For this class, I'm creating object. Two objects we are creating here, S1 and S2. While creating the object, we are passing the arguments here. For S1 object, we are passing three arguments, roll number, name, and fee. For S2 object also, we are passing three arguments, roll number, name, and fee. So when this object is created, what is going to happen is roll number, name, and fee will be passed here. For roll number, 111 is going to be passed, and name is this name is going to be passed. Then the fee 5000 is going to be passed. Now, so this roll number is assigned to 111 is assigned to roll number, name is assigned to name, and fee is assigned to fee. Like this, the first value, the second value. S1 dot display, S2 dot display we are going to have here. As you can see, it is not going to pass or it is not going to print any value. As we are getting null values here, we will do some modifications here. For that, what I can do, instead of writing roll number equal to roll number, I am writing this dot roll number equal to roll number, then this dot name equal to, sorry, this dot name equal to name, and this dot fee equal to fee. Now let us check what is going to happen. As you can see, whatever the values we are passing, that values we are getting. So that is the beauty of this keyword. So when we come to the second, okay, so using this keyword to refer the current class instance variable. So to refer the current instance variable, we can use this just like now. So when we come to the second case, using this to invoke current class constructor. So if you observe this, I'll do some modifications for this particular program. Case is use this keyword to invoke the current class constructor. Then what we can do is, instead of writing the constructor name, what we can write? We can write this also. That means class name, we took three variables here, then this demo. So I'm writing the constructor, then I'm using this keyword here, this 102, some name and parameter. So this keyword I'm using to pass the parameters. So system.out.println, I'm printing some message here, default constructor is going to be invoked. And the remaining program is same here. This constructor name, roll number, and then we are going to have. Then display method I'm writing to display, and to main method I'm writing here, S object I'm writing S dot display. So when we call s dot display, this method is going to be the display method is going to be called here. When this object is created, then this constructor is going to. So when this object is going to be created, this method is going to be called here to pass the values. When this object is created, this corresponding method is going to be called, and in this I'm passing this some values here, so that this statement is used to call the parameterized constructor. So this constructor is going to be called to assign the values and to display the values. So when we come to the next one, we can use this keyword to return the current class instance. Two, whenever we need to return the instance of the current class, in that case also we can use this keyword. Class name called student, and we are taking three variables, roll number, name, and fee. I'm writing the parameterized constructor, and I'm writing the get student method to return this corresponding value. As you can see, and this is the main. This is the main code, and class name this demo main method. I'm creating two objects here, s2.display. So student s1 is equal to new student. I'm passing some values here. Student s2 is equal to s1 dot get student. So s1 dot gets whatever the values we have in object s1 will be passed to s2, then s2 dot display I'm writing. When this corresponding object is going to be created, it is going to call the parameterized constructor. Then student is the class name here, get student is the method here. So student class name and get student method return this value is going to be returned here. When we run this code, as you can see, these values are passed. So we can use this keyword to return the current class instances. So when we come to the fourth usage of this, we can use this keyword as the method parameter. So for example, so I'm taking the same example with three variables and parameterized constructor we are writing, passing this as a method parameter. So the object name is s here, student s, whatever the object we created, that student values we are passing here. So I'm writing one method called show student s as an argument we are passing here to display some values here. Then call show dot this. So we are calling the method called show by passing the argument called this. This is passed to this corresponding objective. So current object value is passed to that s. Then this demo. So student s is equal to new student, some values we are passing here, s dot call show. When we run this code, as you can see, this corresponding message is going to be displayed. So in this manner, we are going to use this keyword as the method parameter. Next usage is we can use this keyword to invoke the current class method. In this also we are using same example. I'm taking three variables here and parameterized constructor, and I'm writing the method to display some values here. Then in the display method, I'm calling this dot show details. When we call the method called s dot display, this method is going to be called here. Inside the method we have this dot show details. This is the keyword dot show details. This corresponding method is going to be called here, and here we are going to print the corresponding values. So if you run this code, as you can see, roll number equal to name equal to fee. So when we come to the sixth usage of this, we can use this keyword as an argument in the constructor core also. So I'm taking parameterized constructor, then one more class I'm taking called printer class I'm taking here. For this I'm creating object here. So printer p equal to new printer this. So passing the current object, whatever the current object we have, that object we are passing as an argument here. Then I'm writing the printer class printer student s. So for this student I'm passing the argument here, we are displaying the values. Then main method s equal to these values. So when this object is created, the parameterized constructor is going to be called, and these three values are passed to roll number, name, and fee. Then I am calling the object for the printer class by passing this as an argument. That is, whatever the current object we have or whatever the values we have, that values are passed to this printer class. So in this printer class, we are printing the values here. So when we run this code, so this current object is going to print the values. You can also use this keyword to refer the outer class instance from inner class. So for that, what I will do is I'm writing one outer class here, that is this demo, and I'm assigning some roll number and name. Then inside the outer class, I'm writing one more inner class here. The class name is fee info, and I'm taking one variable and I'm writing the method. So in this method, I want to display the roll number, name, and fee by writing this demo dot this dot roll number. What is this demo? This one, class name, outer class name dot this dot roll number. So in the outer class, whatever the roll number we have, that current object, the current roll number is going to be printed. Then this demo dot this dot name is going to be printed, and inner class fee equal to fee. No need of any this keyword here, because as we are accessing the variable from inside only, so I'm writing fee here. the corresponding details are going to be printed in show method. Then in the main method, I'm creating object for this demo. So for this particular class, we are going to create an object here. Then this demo dot fee info. As the fee info class is inner class here, if you want to access the members from inner class, we need to have object for inner class also. For that, what we need to write? Outer class dot inner class. Then object name we are going to write. For that, outer class name is this demo. Inner class name is fee info. F is the object here. S dot new fee info. So S is the object for this demo. So I am writing S dot new fee info. The inside the class we are going to have F dot show means these methods we are going to have. This method we are going to access here. So F is the object for fee info. So F dot show fee info method is fee info members are going to be accessed from this. So when we run this code, roll number equal to 107 and name equal to Dr. Educast, then fee is equal to 5,500. So when we observe the eighth usage of this, using this in lambda expressions, means in lambda expressions also we can use this keyword here. We have a class called this demo and name equal to Java. Then print name, we are a runnable interface I'm writing, runnable interface equal to system.println inside lambda this dot name equal to this dot name. R dot runnable interface I'm writing here. Whatever the object name we have for runnable interface, that our runnable interface we are going to access. So main method this dot demo I'm creating object for this dot demo s dot print name. So this method is going to be called here. When we run this code, as you can see inside lambda this dot name equal to name. When we come to the last usage, using this in method chaining, so Fluent APS also. So I'm writing the class name this demo. We are taking three variables here, and then this demo set roll number. I want to set the roll number. This dot roll number equal to roll number. They return this. From where we are calling the set roll number method, into that this is going to return the value. Then this demo set name. We are writing the method for set name, and also we are writing the method for set fee. Then I want to display all the three values. Then this demo s is equal to new this demo s dot set roll number 108 dot set name dot set fee, then dot display. This is called call chaining. So we can chain the multiple calls here. So first roll number is going to be called set roll number here. This dot roll number equal to roll number. We are assigning the roll number to this. Then set dot name equal to, we are assigning to this dot name. Then fee equal to this dot fee. Like this we are going to assign. When we run this code, as you can see, these values are going to be displayed here. When we come to the summary, can we use it to refer the current class instance variable if there is an ambiguity between the instance variable as well as the parameters, and then we can use this keyword to resolve the problem of ambiguity. To resolve the name conflicts in general, we are going to use this keyword, and without this Java would get confused between the parameter and the instance variable. We can use this keyword to invoke the current class constructor. That means this constructor can be called, this constructor can be used to invoke the current class constructor. It is used to reuse the constructor. In simple words, if we say, it is used for constructor chaining. The purpose of this second one is to call one constructor from other constructor in the same class. Then we are going to use the invoking the current constructor. When we come to the third one, we can return this keyword as a statement from the method. In such cases, return type of the method must be class type, that is non-primitive. Same way, the fourth usage is also be passed as an argument into the method. It is mainly used for event handling cases. So to pass current object to another method, then we can use this case, fourth one. Fifth one, in this case, we may have invoked the method on the current class by using this keyword. And if you don't use this keyword, the compiler automatically adds this keyword while invoking the method. So when we come to the sixth one, we can pass this keyword in the constructor also. Useful if we have to use one object in multiple classes. In that case, we are going to use this case. When we come to the next one, when we have an inner class and want to refer the outer class instances, then we can use outer class dot this. We can use in this format. So when we come to the next one, this is after Java 8 version only we are going to have. So inside lambda expression, this refers to the enclosing class object, not the lambda itself. So when we come to the last one, you can return this from a method to allow method chaining. In general, we can see in builders as well as Fluent interfaces, we can use this kind of chaining approach. So that's all for now. If you have any queries, simply comment on me so that I try to reply. Thank you. All the best.